Pretty good, pretty good. Whew. By God, let's start it. Let's go streaming. Okay. I don't exactly 100%. I don't 100% remember. I don't 100% remember what place we were, so I just kind of randomly chose a place. And I think it's here because... Hey, Tyone! How's it going? Okay. Okay, let's wait for people to come in and then we'll start playing this game. Hey, cheese! Good God. Oh, God, 117 subs, congrats! Thank you! Good God. Oh, shoot, what? Oh, well, I'm gonna miss the competition. Oh, well. Anyways. Is Ray coming? Anyone else gonna come for the Yuri? Where's the bot? What bot? Oh, I don't know. It might be down right now. The bot might be down right now. Who knows? Yeah, the bot might be down right now. You can try again. Hey, Rin! Welcome! Yeah, the bot might be down right now. So, oh well. Let's just think and start. How's everyone doing? The bot is kind of down, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, is it because of? No, it can't be. Yeah, I changed accounts. It should work. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know how to change it. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go. I pulled into the lot by the thermometer. Its only neighbor being a small shack. The sound of the ignition dwindles down to nothing, leaving the RV parked wherever. I'm the first one to get out, craving the sweet, stationary concrete as I stretch my legs. Wobbling in front of the thermometer, I flop my hands at my sides, dotting our arrival.
Here we are, the world's tallest thermometer.
What? Why do you want to go to this? Maria steps out of RV, eyes sparkling, mouth wide open in awe, her face frozen in time. She reaches to the thermometer and pulls out her camera, a single flash shooting out from it as she wins the camera for the next shot.
I thought you might like it.
World's tallest thermometer? Yo! Amazing. A smug grin finds a home in my face as I revel in the pride and satisfaction of knowing I did something to make her smile. Except she's not smiling, she's staring. Not at the thermometer, but at me. A near lifeless gaze cloaked by the dimming headlights of the motorhome.
Marina?
Right at her stance, she pushed her feet off the ground and charged towards me.
If we're doing this, then we're doing it right.
Wait, Marina!
Too late. Wait, what? Oh! Hey, what's up, Lee the Potato? Before I can even... Oh! Those points work. I don't know why the bot isn't working. It's too shy. Give it some time. Before I can even finish my plea, she swings around my neck and snugly besides me to her side, swishing out the camera and aiming it right at us.
Hey, Amber.
Her fingers inch closer to the button.
Don't do it!
Aye! Sensor material is better after this. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna be ready with this. It's a potato. Amazing. She draws out the word to an excruciating length. I struggle to break free, but she just squeezes me tighter.
I'm warning you.
Send on Discord. Wait, what?
Hey, cheese.
She bends and presses her lips against my cheek. Aww. Huh. She stares at the camera, mind blank. My non-reaction drawing out a cute giggle from her. Then it hits me. Wait, no. Then it hits me. I thought so mortifying embarrassment, but it shades my skin a pink and red gray. She thinks this is cute. Loon! How is this too? This is cute. This is cute. At this point, I'm butter or clay from Maria's perspective. And that's exactly what she treats me as, molding me into new positions as she snaps more photos. She's so happy. Before she winds up for her next photo, I nudge her head with mine. She nudges back, both of us cuddling against each other as she snaps the next picture. She takes several more shots, each one a little more gooberish and drenched in cheesy romance goo than the last. Aw, so many pictures. I'll probably die if anyone sees this, but with any luck, Maria's constant bouncing will hopefully make a few of these come out fuzzy. Still, I think I might love this. Like, a lot. Oh! When we first met, I didn't think I'd ever understand the naive ball of energy, just looking for some help. In a lot of ways, I still don't. I drove by in such a perfect time. Who even knows what would have happened to her? Thinking about this still drives me nuts. But still, those types of things don't seem nearly as big as they used to. Even almost losing the treasure to Mariah was just a sizzling drop in the frying pan. Oh, it works! Oh, so you're here. Bot was feeling a bit shy. Just give it some time. If anything, I'm more upset than I wasn't there to help her when it was down. After all, that's why I'm here. To help and protect her. She makes me so happy. With my hand now wrapped around Marina, I clench her tighter, only for my hand to be met with an adorable gurgling rumble transmitted from her stomach. We both look down at the source, her with her bashful sort of terror and me with amused disbelief.
Even after all that food at the buffet.
Congrats on 200. Good God, I can't say it. 217 subs. Thank you. Thank you, Fury. Even after, yeah.
I can't help it.
Oh. Game suggestion? Cheese, you actually want to... Okay, what's up? What's the game?
You're a bottomless pit. The Marina Trench.
Amber, please. That one wasn't even clever.
Yeesh! I cackle with glee, tossing her the keys to the RV as I walk over to the nearby shack.
I'm just messing with you, babe. Here for the night.
Cheese, Chan. Are you... What is... Fury, don't join in with this! This is sad! The shack is sad and abandoned. The cute logo of a little chef carrying an oversized bun all but faded away. I peek inside the browning windows. It's more of a shame, rusty and decaying, outlines of tables and booths imprinted with dust, while the ones built into the walls were just left to rot. Oh my God, Fury! What is with... I was going to play Night in the Woods tomorrow! Oi. Do I have to? I'll delete the stream afterwards. I am 100% going to delete the stream afterwards. It was able to side thing he mentioned when talking about the thermometer, but not being able to experience everything he mentioned feels wrong. Like I'm not doing right by him. Plans is gone, ruined, reduced to atoms. Scat, man.
Looks like that's one more thing I can check off your list.
Maria walks into the diner, keeping the door open for me as we scurry in from the breezy entryway. Immediately, she's drawn to the claw machine in the corner, filled to the brim with non-specific, unlicensed stuffed animals. Night in the Woods is yabai, though. Wait, what? What's wrong with Night in the Woods? How's it dangerous? Her eyes glitter as she tries to get me to notice the glass box of wonders. Coming from anyone else, this action would be subtle, maybe a quick few glances at most. Coming from Maria, not so much. Instead, she would please swing her head in the direction of the machine. She's trying to form a giant crescent moon with her neck. But I know Marina well enough to know exactly which one she wants. Snuggle tight between the fuzzy ball and googly eyes and a lion with a crown lies a holy grail. A gray wolf with a polka-dotted bow tie. Unfortunately for her, our waitress is already waving us over to our seats. Maria stares in the glass, her foggy reflection lining up with the wolf. I take her hand and lead her to the booth. Once there's some distance between us and the waiter and the waitress, I lower my voice.
Don't worry, I'll give it a whirl after we eat.
Maria, however, can't take a hint and bursts out her response, alerting every wary soul in the diner.
Whoa, you actually know how to win at those? I've never been any good at them.
A counter line with jumbo clones turn around and glares us before shaking their heads and returning to their meals. Oh well.
Of course I do. You know how many of these diners I went to as a kid?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Almost every day, you get good fast.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Any game is good as long as you have fun.
Wow, you're like a claw goddess.
Damn right.
I guess that's true, Fury. Marina oogles me like the claw goddess I am as we take our seats at the booth. I gladly accept her glory and praise. The waitress flops the menu on our table and slightly waits for us to order our drinks.
Just coffee for me.
With her eyes glazing over, she turns to Marina.
What kind of shakes do you have?
Waitress reaches her wrinkly hands across the table and tosses the dessert menu in front of Marina. Yo, Fury, silly. Wait, what? What you talking about? She flips to the menu and strains her eyes shut, focusing on what very well may be the most important decision in her life.
You got coffee, right?
Right.
Then that's what I'll get.
Overflowing with certainty, she stares at the waitress and gives her a direct, confident command.
I'll have the coffee shake. Extra whipped cream.
The waitress doesn't even bother to write this down, instead drag her body back to her tomb in the kitchen.
You know that shake isn't gonna taste the same as my coffee, right? It's just gonna be a ton of ice cream and cheap coffee flavoring.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be any game is good as long as you have a really good PC. That's actually not true.
But I at least gotta try it, for your sake.
Why would you choke down a crappy shake for my sake?
Can I play Fortnite with you tomorrow?
You do everything for me. Everything.
Of course I do. That's my job.
A stiff chuckle slips out from under her breath.
Right. But I want to do things for you too.
So you're ordering the coffee shake as a cosmic favor. You're losing me, Mare.
She whines, momentary frustration seeping out of her face.
No, not like that. It's silly, but I want to poke around in your mind a little. That way I can do favors and help. So I guess it's not just for your sake, but for both of our sakes.
She smiles and rests her head on to the side, as if expecting my shoulder to be there as always. Realizing only being on air, Marina blinks, then tries to play it off with a tiny cough.
I saw that.
Where I can take my teasing to more exciting places, the waitress returns from the kitchen, barely managing to balance our drinks on a platter as my coffee splashes everywhere. She doesn't seem to care. Places our drinks on the table, then limps out a notepad and pen to take our orders.
Thanks, but I'll stick with coffee.
Baby, gonna grab breakfast? Alrighties. Marina is too distracted by the shake to notice. Her eyes climb up the tower of extra whipped cream as it twirls to the ceiling, rivaling the thermometer outside.
Snap 2. What do you want?
Bye-byes.
Oh,
She opens up the big menu and flips through the pages multiple times from front, back, side to side, even upside down, repeating the process every time.
Before we miss the festival, Mare.
I know.
Gonna
I
leave
know,
my
but
soul
there's
here.
just so much to
Alright.
choose from.
I might
have to
get
be
something to
picky.
eat. Alrighties. Bye-byes. I know, but there's yada yada.
You didn't have a problem vacuuming up everything at the buffet.
Maria drops the menu. If it was a few pounds heavier, I'm sure she would have dropped out on my feet. Handing the menus to the waitress, she leans over the table, inches away from my face, then places her order. Her pupils burn with intensity.
I'll have the pancake sandwich.
Dead serious. The waitress wobbles away. I'm gonna click the part 3 next. Bro, you don't have to! The waitress wobbles away, somehow not collapsing on her way back to the kitchen. I try not to burst out laughing at Marina, but it doesn't work. The cracks are showing. Stilted snorts and spurts of snickering keep leaking out. Marina's cheeks puff out, getting brighter as I bubble over.
You have to tease me about everything, Amber.
I break. My laugh echoes across the diner. Again, we are met with glares, but I don't even care.
Maybe I won't share the treasure with you after all.
I wave off her empty threat and settle down.
I'm sorry. It's just that...
Done laughing, I rest my chin on tumble and start fumbling with the salt and pepper shakers.
That's what Gramps used to order. All the time.
Marina has already reverted back to her usual self, watching me pass the salt and pepper back and forth like she wants to join in too.
It's so weird. Just 2 huge pancakes with eggs, bacon, and ham smashed in the middle. Each drenched in syrup.
That sounds super tasty, though.
No, it doesn't. I chuckle and slide her the pepper.
I'm sure you'll love it.
Now it's just the salt shaker sliding between my hands.
Never eats the eggs. Always just passes them on to me. They're so gross. Just scrambled and cold and sticky. I always tell him no, but the dork just laughs and says he's gonna keep egging me on. Every single time.
Maria laughs at the stupid joke. I laugh
He
too.
would just end up bringing it home in a box. And when it went bad, he would just take it out of the fridge and say, "That's all, yokes!" Like it was the most clever freaking thing.
She laughs even harder on that one. I think I do too. I keep my eyes focused on the shaker, sliding it faster and faster.
When we go home, you two really need to get together and meet.
The salt shaker trips on my pinky and topples over, spilling a few grains of salt. Maria tense but forces a smile anyways. She sighs. We both look down and go silent.
I think I'm gonna head back to the RV.
I get up and reach into my pocket, placing the bill on the table.
Amber?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Just need some time.
Leaving Maria behind me, I walk out of the diner. Blazing hot tears stream down my cheeks and I stumble through the motorhome. I'm choking, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. How could I forget? Even only for a second. Am I really that heartless? I want to throw up. I can barely stand, tearing down all the magnets on the fridge, and I trip over my own tears. The next thing I know, I'm falling into bed, and even though I land on its stiff concrete springs, I still feel like I'm falling. The ceiling is getting further and further away as I sink deeper. I jerk myself, faced with a photo that has comforted me and haunted me for so long. For a second, I smile again, but then I remember, it fades as just as quickly. The tears start flowing again. Harder than before, I curl up in a ball and bury my face into my knees. It doesn't help muffle my crying, cover in the shame, or even make me feel any better. I just cry. The cracks have been forming for a while, and now I've shattered. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to glue myself back together. It never occurred to me just how hard it would be when he was gone. Growing up, I wasn't just his responsibility. We were each other's responsibility. How many credit cards did I max up in the last few months? Even after he told me to stop, I kept pushing. Bank calls, doctor calls, middle of the night ER visits, everything. But nothing helped. Nothing. I tried so hard, but in the end, I had to watch my best friend, the only person who ever wanted me, wither away. He held up his end of the bargain. Through every discovery, every stupid heartbreak, and every fight with Ma, he always took care of me and always just loved me. I couldn't hold up mine, though. I failed. Even now, I keep finding holes in everything I did. I could have found a specialty hotel. I could have read up more on new forms of medicine, too. I could have, but I didn't. Welcome back, Cheese-chan. And now he's gone. My pants are damp. I've been soaking up all my tears, but I don't care. I just want my grandpa back. The motorhome opens and brushes against the outside wall, followed by a soft footsteps that creak along the floor. Marina. I try to act quick, sneaking a few final slips in before wiping away my tears, but it's no use. They just keep trickling down. She appears in the doorway. I turn away and drown out the sobbing with my hand. It's so embarrassing. She shouldn't have to see me like this, but I don't think I can muster enough composure to ask her to leave without breaking down. Maria reaches out for me, drenched with worry, but realization sets in and her eyes soften, reflecting a deep sense of genuine empathy and love. Silent, she sits down next to me, wraps her arms around my head before I can squirm away. Cradling me on her lap, she caresses my hair and cheeks with the tip of her fingers. My crying stops as I process it all, feel nothing but her softness embracing me. Maria becomes humming, gentle and breathing. I recognize the song instantly. It's from Gramps' favorite tape. She probably doesn't even know the significance behind it. I never even told her, but she remembered it. After all the times I've looped it, she remembered. The tears come back, but quieter this time. She keeps humming regardless. It's a little choppy, her voice breaking off in some places due to lack of air. I adore it all the same. Are they about to do the deed? What is deed? No? I cry, letting myself go, and for the first time since it happened, all while listening to her hum, hiding in my warm, safe bubble with Marina bundled tight around me. Right now, she's the most important person in the world to me. So much warmth. I don't just feel moved, I feel a resounded sense of something that's even more special than it, and I want to build on it. Turning around, I work my way up to kiss Maria's neck. The humming, caressing stop. It's time I move. She winces back and tensing up. I pull away. What the? For a moment, I feel like crying again. This time, out of all different shades of guilt. But Maria looks at me and smiles. I stare back, but she gives a short nod and canes her neck out. Then, what? What? Ready? Wait, what? Oh shit, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What the? Okay, what happened? Phew. Okay, so nothing. Oh god. They just skipped all that? Okay. Oh well. Sad. Sorry. Sorry, Ray. This is not the uncensored one. Oh god. Whew. Okay, I don't need this then. I don't need this. You guys are sad. I'm so relieved. I won't have to be get a strike. I won't have a strike. Good God. You just missed half of Amber's story. Shoot. So I missed half of Amber's story? The game finished? No. Man, it's fine. The glow from the hall, half-open sunlight creeps in and above shines down the strand of light into a blanket that divides the bed in two, slowly spread across the room, casting off light morning shadows. Home is warm, moving. She never let go. I turn her over to face her. She's still sleeping, curled on her side, just laying on her arm, just so she can keep holding on my hand. Soft and rhythmic, her breath brushes against my face. If I could, I'd watch her for hours. Trying not to wake her up, I unchain my fingers, wringing them until the numbness sets in and pricks away at my sleeping hand. Maria's nose wrinkles and steady breathing stops. The drama later will look sudden. Alright. Swallowing, her eyes flutter open and she smiles. The day's first words slip out of her with a yawn.
Morning.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
She snuggles in closer, taking a deep breath, taking a few deep wide eyes on me.
You sleep okay?
After a fire wave, Maria seems unsure for a bit, but when I look at her now, none of that is there anymore. She's completely trusting. A little terrifying that I gained that trust so fast, especially since we've been around each other for so long. That kind of trust, that kind of responsibility, it's a very special thing. I had it with Gramps, and now Maria has given the same thing to me. From taking her to the gas station, finding treasure, and even fending off weirdos, she put her trust in me to be responsible for all that. Sometimes I wonder if I deserve it. Sometimes I have moments where I know I don't. Like when I can't find some lousy treasure. Like when I'm not around to help her out of a jam. Like when nothing I do can save someone, no matter how hard I try. Though nice, since we'll see if Skylark will cry or not. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Cry? Wait, what? Like when I just can't function. Like last night. Maria picks up on my silence. Her expression fades from trust to concern.
Something wrong?
Nah, it's all good. Slept fine.
I lean over and kiss her forehead, but pull back halfway. Ripping off the blanket, I leap out of the bed and stretch. Turns a crimson red and eeps, throwing off the covers over herself as our clothes from the last night heap across the room. Oh, I know what happened. Good God. I dig through the cupboard and toss her a change of clothes before slipping into my own and beginning our morning routine.
We got a big day ahead of us. Assuming traffic isn't crap, we should be in Palm Springs by late noon.
She will. Will I? She peeks out from her blankets and grabs her clothes.
And then the festival.
Almost. We have about a day to kill.
I run the coffee maker and head to the bathroom to start brushing my teeth. Behind me, Maria is changing into her clothes. I can clearly see her in the mirror, but after last night, I'm not sure if it matters anymore if I accidentally catch a glimpse of her.
So, do you know what bands you'd like to see yet?
My voice garbled, muffled by the toothbrush stuffed in the corner of my mouth.
Kinda. I have a few ideas.
Spit. Most of which are just bands me and Gramps like. BRB again! Alrighties!
See if there aren't a few bands you might want to check out.
Let me... Finished changing, she scoots in behind me, directing our eyes to the mirror as she rests her head on my shoulder.
It's fine. I'll watch whoever you want to watch, Amber.
I watch the mirror as my face goes blank. Maria nuzzles against my cheek, bringing her an aching burden that presses down my entire being. Why does she believe in me so much, even when I'm such a wreck? The coffee maker beeps, saving me from being crushed by my own thoughts. Come on! You know the worst thing about this this is not the uncensored one? The worst thing is that half of Amber's story is gone. Oh my God. I don't even care about that stuff. This is so, like, oh, I'm such a wreck. Like, what? Did they kiss yet? Oh, a lot. I rip myself away from her.
Anyway, get ready. We're gonna hit the road as soon as you're done.
I rush to the sink. Steam rises out of the cup as my shaky hand pours the coffee, splattering most of it on the counter. Steadying myself doesn't work. My body won't listen. Burning coffee splashes on my skin as I wrench it to my mouth. It scalds my tongue and blisters down my throat. The pain sizzles in the way to my stomach. I gasped out a short scream. It quickly muffled in my hand. With tears forming, I turned and make sure Maria didn't hear it over the running water. Yeah, I'm so confused what happened, and I feel like it's because half of the story is thinking gone. Once I'm sure, I wipe my eyes. After several sharp breaths, I pour myself another cup. I drag myself to the driver's seat and slam my cup on the holder, then plant my head on the steering wheel. It honks. The handles from the bathroom squeak as the sound of the water is reduced to a drip. A few moments later, Maria trots down the motorhome and hops into her seat. I jerk up my head.
All set.
Yep. But are you sure nothing's wrong?
Forcing a smile. Oh, come on. I turn the key and put the RV into drive.
Don't worry, everything's fine. Just a little tired.
Maria studies me for a few seconds, then shrugs and looks out the window, happily staring in the giant thermometer outside. Ay, so confusing. I pick up Gramps' favorite tape and put it in the player, still staring at Marina. Frowning, I catch a glimpse of myself in the rearview mirror. Please don't hurt her. Please. So much confusion!
And it says here that there are giant dinosaur statues just up ahead.
Ay.
Oh, that's great.
Everything she's just been saying for the past few hours has been zooming right past me. It's so confusing. It's not that I don't understand it. I've been reading that guidebook she's been pointing to about 1,000 times as a kid, but it's all been drowned out by the music and my constant thinking. The drive hasn't done much to soothe the budding anxiety inside of me. In fact, I'd say it just made it worse. After 4 states worth of desert and endless stretches of road, it's maddening to see it all get muddled over by overpass and the slowest, most painful, rage-inducing traffic I've ever seen. With nothing but Gramps' tape to keep me grounded, it's been a battle not to go mental. My mind keeps wandering back to Marina, how we're together, what exactly that means, her trust, my responsibility. And the more I think about it, the more
Oh, wow! Amber, look at how white the sand is. It's just like snow.
Her observations haven't been helping either. Whenever I'm about to make a breakthrough or convince myself I'm just thinking too hard, she pipes up and suddenly I feel like I'm back where I've started, in Colorado. Yeah, it does feel so sudden. Oh my god, it feels like I skipped a whole paragraph of storyline or something. At least I can take solace in the scenery going back to something more familiar as we get closer to Palm Springs. Like Maria said, the sand is a lot wider. It looks almost as soft as cotton. It fades in the fields of rocks and dry plants, trailing into expansive mountain ranges. All this, just all the side of the road. Feels like the kind of desert people wander around and go crazy in. Sometimes I can very much sympathize with. After all, wandering around a desert and going crazy is how I met Marina. I think that's where the seeds of trust and responsibility were sowed. At least, I like to think that's why she trusts me, because I helped her. And it's through the next few weeks that trust was built upon, cultivating in something maybe even greater than that. Marina became important to me, someone I had to protect.
Whoa, look at all the windmills.
Not again. I clenched down on the steering wheel. By doing what we did last night, did I betray that sense of a greater than trust? She saw me crying. She comforted me. I made a move, and oh god, the realization is like a punch in the gut. I want to swerve off to the side of the road and hurl my guts out. I used Marina. Wait, what?
Amber, look.
Good god, so confusing. She tugs on my sleeve and points out the window. As far as I could see into the hazy distance, an army of windmills line the sand and stretch all the way to the hilltops. Their wings spin down in unison, cycling with the steady wind. It's enough to snap me out of it, at least for a few seconds. But once the initial novelty wears off, I'm right back to where I've been for hours.
I've never seen so many.
Maria sounds completely blown away, enchanted even. It's cute, but I need to think this through. Really think this through.
Hey, do you think we could actually be quiet for a little while?
Oh, sure. That's fine.
Thanks.
She goes back looking at the window swaying to the music. So pure and innocent, and I took advantage of that. Is that all I've been doing this entire time, using her to make myself feel better? I don't even want to consider it, but it adds up. I was lonely, didn't have anyone else, saw a cute girl, picked her up, and consistently used her to curve that, all while telling myself that I was just helping and protecting her. And then I convinced myself of more, hoping to forget about the most important person in the world to me. The tape clicks to a stop, jolting me back to reality. I eject it, flip around, fumble with the tape, and shove it back into the player and press play. It is what it is. It's very true. It starts off the same as always, the same static, the same first note, everything. But soon the audio starts to slip. Like someone is sliding on the tape. The music jarbles into something distorted and ugly, speeding up, slowing down, and going backwards all at once. I frantically push the eject button over and over, but it's too late. The deck spits out, and a string of tattered ribbon tangle around it. Maria's too captivated by something outside to notice what happened, but I feel all of it. Tears start to swell up deep inside me, and it just morphs into fury.
Check it out! That mountain still has snow! God damn it! Shut up!
Oh, God! Whoa! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, As if the universe was conspiring against me, a deafening explosion blasts in front of us. Tremors shake the motorhome. We bounce in our seats as I grip the wheel and pound the brakes, swerving out of traffic. Our hearts almost collide. Gasping for air, Maria turns to me for answer. I tear off my seatbelt and rush outside. Sparks rises from the engine, tearing into my lungs as I open the hood. Oh, God. Calm down. Yeah, calm down. Good God. Marina runs to my side, waving away the smoke. Her jaw opens.
Oh my God! What happened?
What do you think happened? The engine blew!
Amber, calm down. Don't just yell. I butt the bumper. It leaves a dent, like my nub, but is made of steel.
What? But how?
How the hell would I know?
Good God. She flinches back, but managed to put a hopeful smile.
We have some tools. Maybe we can fix it.
Oh, Marina, not right now. Not right now. Laughing, I lean and scoff in her face.
Oh, you know how to fix the engine, Marina?
No, but I thought maybe you could.
Oh, God.
Do I look like a mechanic to you?
Good God. Amber is the type of person who punches in the air when she loses a game to tic-tac-toe. Good God. Maria wraps herself in the security of her arms and looks to the windmills, their wing casting thick, brief shadows over us. Oh my God. I want the uncensored version so I can get the story!
You thought? The last time you thought, you ended up broken down on the side of the road! So maybe it would be better for the both of us if you continued not to think!
Oh God. She can hardly look at me. Her voice lowers to a fragile whisper, crackling as she speaks.
I just wanted to help.
Unless you can can magically pull a phone out of your ass and call a tow truck, then you can't.
Oh, God.
And even if you could, you would probably just let it get stolen.
Oh, God. No response.
You want to make yourself useful? Go back into the RV.
Oh, God. Maria keeps her eyes to the ground without saying another word. She slinks back into her seat. Wow, that was something. Hey, blah, 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 no. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I sigh and space myself out in front of the motorhome, waving my hands back and forth as cars speed by, ignoring my signal. Even I can't follow my own stupid advice.
Yeah, all right. I understand. Thanks.
Untangling the cord, I set the phone down, sit on the bed, then sigh into my hands. Hotel sheets are surprising soft. Stiff rags I've been sleeping on lately. Downtown Palm Springs, a 5-star hotel. We were lucky they had vacancy, let alone trekked us in this late. Of course a nugget of gold can go a long way in the art of persuasion. I could have sprung for a cheap motel, but every place has no vacancy signs lit up, and well, I guess I just wanted to pamper Marina one last time. Especially after earlier. Especially before what I'm about to do. The bathroom door creaks open. Maria walks onto the carpet, her hair still damp and stringy. Noticing me, she stares down, avoiding eye contact. I do the same, letting the silence overtake the room until one of us is forced to say something.
How was the shower?
It was nice. Got hot really fast.
The room goes silent again. Neither of us can look at each other. We're both stuck, trapped until one of us can get past the awkwardness. Maria is the first to look up.
Will the motorhome be okay?
Yeah, they said the engine overheated. Should be able to fix it.
That's good.
The first words we ever said to each other in hours. Even after I flagged down the car and got someone to call a tow truck for us, we just sat in unbearable silence until the entire ride over. But it was the silence that gave me time to reflect about how wrong I was, how wrong I've been, and what it is really I need to do.
I'm sorry about yelling at you earlier. I was angry.
Yeah, at myself.
I shouldn't have taken that out on you.
I was being annoying. I should have stopped talking when you asked me to.
No! You've never done anything wrong. It was always me.
Always.
Don't be so dramatic.
She flails her arms over at her forehead and falls deep into my shoulder.
Everyone gets mad sometimes. Don't beat yourself up over it.
I shake my head and pull away.
It's not about getting mad. It's that I didn't live up to my end of the bargain. Again.
Amber?
I look at the curtains and sigh. We're not missing anything, just an ugly view of the parking lot.
I just got off the phone. I bought a bus ticket home for you. One way.
Huh?
The cab should be here 10:30 tomorrow morning to take you to the station.
Maria shakes out a stilted laugh, not smiling though.
You're just teasing me again, right?
I ignore her and
You
continue.
can call your parents with the phone. I don't mind paying the extra charge.
You're serious?
Bug-eyed Maria freezes, the truth slowly settling in.
What about the festival? The treasure?
She snaps back, desperate to find some kind of rope to pull me back
You
in.
can keep it. All of it. I don't care. I'll go to the festival, go home, and get a job. I'll just pay everything off that way.
Right, how it should have been to begin with, when this trip was about Gramps, not me. I don't care how long it takes. I owe him and Maria that much. Bro, like how stupid. I don't even know what the story is because we skipped the story. So we don't know the full story of Amber. Maria sniffles. The tears are starting to leak out, but she braces herself, trying to remain strong.
What about us?
Like, I don't even know why Amber's doing all this. They said that she hurt Marina. I wish I knew what that meant. You should have played the uncensored version. Bruh, that cost more money. Oh my god. You think... Also, I'm gonna get a strike from YouTube. I'm gonna get a strike from YouTube. Good god, I don't want a strike, okay? I'll play it on Discord sometime. Then everything will make sense. It is what it is. This is not the free version.
What about it?
Oh, God, Amber, good God. I feel like I just ripped my heart in half for Maria. Looks like her entire world has been nuked. It makes me want to hug her, to hush her and tell her over and over that I didn't mean it, that she can always count on me, but I can't.
Why?
It doesn't matter.
I have all the versions for free. Wait, what? Cheese-chan, wait, what? That ping me when you stream on Discord. Alrighties. I mean, I always stream on Discord.
Help me!
I said no.
Why not?
Because you wouldn't understand.
Oh man! Oh man, Amber, that is the worst thing you could have said.
Look, you'll be fine. Just keep your head down and don't talk to anybody.
Stop treating me like a fucking child!
Oh man. Angry tears streak down her face. Through heavy breathing, she recoils, shocked by her own words.
I didn't mean...
She steps closer, strokes my cheek, turning my face to hers as I try to hide my watery eyes.
Please, don't do this. I love you.
She stopped. Don't make this harder.
How can I understand if you don't tell me?
She barely manages to speak, the tears now in free fall as she chokes out the words.
Let me help.
Whoa, calm down. Don't pull out the knife. I squeeze my... Oh! My... Amber! You're so... God. Oh my god. I squeeze my hand into a fist, tripping as I back away to the door.
I'm sorry.
You would say it... I'm coming over there and punching... No. They just have to tell each other the truth and everything will be fine. Oh my god. The hacker cheese. The hacker cheese. You gotta get me that free version. Good god. Her knees buckle and she crumbles to the ground, bawling as she squeaks out another plea.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
I throw open the door and sprint down the hallway, leaving Maria sobbing as I wipe away the tears of my own.
I'm sorry.
The crowd moves on. I don't bother raising my head, allowing myself to be dragged along wherever they're going. My hands is tucked deep within my pocket, playing around with the cassette, its string of tethered ribbon. The hotel is far in the distance now, lit up against the darkened sky. Marina is probably still up there crying. Me is just flurry. I don't know what E happened to my autocorrect. Interesting. I let go of the tape and force myself to keep walking through the clamored misters attached to the shop and bars. It's not my business. It's what's best for her. You think it... Okay, buddy. You think that is what's best for her? You think you got the responsibilities of keeping her alive and taking care of her? What kind of... You're literally not respecting her freedom at all. I keep expecting Marina to come skip after me and lead on my shoulder so we can explore the town. Or better yet, chew me out and punch me until I feel like I can justify what I've done. But I know it's not going to happen. She's too sweet for that. She's Marina. What did you do? And I don't want anything to ever change that. Me, especially. I can't be trusted with something that precious and not screw it up. Not again. A shrieking laugh shatters my trance. Whipping around, I find a small building swished between a thrift store and a pawn shop. I pull out to the side and peek in, wanting nothing more than to forget about everything. A smaller than RV, entire middle dedicated to 4 mismatched bars set up in a square surrounded by cheesy island decor. Streamers hang from the ceiling until a legion of girls. What the? What are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? Tall girls, girly girls, redheads, blondes, brunettes, all crammed inside, chatting each other up in a festival of free-flowing drinks. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, the rest of the bar probably does too. I must look like an idiot. I don't leave though. Oh my... I changed my mind about Amber. Good God. Sitting at the bar beneath the red. Oh God. Sways arms, laughs with the bartender. Oh God. I can't buy her a drink, but then again, this is the place for it. Maybe catching a glimpse of me, she turns to the window and gives me a big bright smile. This is so dumb. Oi! Literally, what are you trying to do? But the situation right now, this is literally the worst thing you can do. Images of Maria flashed through my head. Oh God, thank goodness. Images from last night. First, her holding me and kissing her neck. Then the Valley of Fire, finding all the pieces of treasure, helping her at the side of the road. But the images that stick out the most are the quiet times. Me driving on the highway while Maria sways back and forth to my music. Finally! Thank you! I back away and take off as fast as I can. Yes! You make smart choices! Be smart! Woman. Just a woman. No! This is how people always make it. Are you serious? Epic. Okay. That's a bit disrespectful. Please do not disrespect a certain gender because of what you believe that a certain gender has done. Am I that disgusting? Was that all Maria was to me? Slap myself. When it barely stings, I do it again, smacking myself hard that tears bead in my eyes, blinking them back, and I swallow, and I keep running. It's a hyperbole? Wait, what? No, it's not. One by one, the shops vanish behind me. The sidewalks thin, then disappears. Eventually, it's too dark to even see the ground, and I'm running under unfiltered starlight. Then I finally stop. My shoes are heavy with sand. I wheel over and suck in huge gasping breaths. Forcing myself to look over my shoulder, I realize I'm surrounded by sand dunes. Rocky Hill Ranges are making a extreme exaggeration. Alrighties. Some people might just think of it as something different, like me. I've left the city far behind me. My footprints prove that. The saguaro cacti are scattered at random, like sorrowful people brooding under the moonlight, their prickly limbs reaching for the sky. Settle my breathing and listen to the sounds of the desert. A gust of wind stirring the dry air, a crackly yelp of a coyote, the whistling horns and hypnotic guitar strum in the faint ska music. Wait. Now I'm really disgusted. Squinting in the horizon, I catch a glimpse of an unmoving light. It's faint alone, but it's definitely there. Pressured by some kind of masochism harbored deep within me. What the heck is going on? I put a LOL at the end, so that's how you know it's a joke. LOL is laugh out loud, so you're laughing at this. Okay. Sure. If you say so. The closer I got, the more I know I should turn back, but my fears are provoking to be right as I approach the sound. The black motorhome It's with stripes just as hideous as the music blasting from it. With every speech of my trumpet, my ears bleed a little more every time a guitar plays that stupid unchanging rhyme. I die inside. But the worst part is something I've never been subjected to before. Singing. If you can call it that? Not from the song, but from my familiar brain-piercing wail masking over it. It's awful, like a dying siren trying to reel in one last sailor. Covering my ears doesn't help. I can only wince in agony as it reaches a high note, probably killing any wildlife in the general area. Someone needs to stop this. I march to the door, wondering why I'm even going to bother. After everything she pulled, why should I when I can just go about my life? But then she reaches the chorus. Yeah, that's why. I give the door 3 solid bangs. The singing stops.
Ha! I knew you numbskulls couldn't live without me!
What the? She flushed, staining the glass bottle from her hand, only to be silenced with a single sniff upon seeing me.
You suck at treasure hunting and singing. Go figure.
She slams the door in my face. I knock again. It's delayed, but she reopens it, her head cautiously peeking halfway.
You've taken everything from me. What else could you possibly want?
Your soul.
Give me the treasure and you got a deal. I'll throw in the slackers too.
That's probably not gonna happen.
She leans out the door, nearly stumbling over as she peers from side to side.
Where's your better half?
I look down. How do I even answer that? Maria growls, limping towards her refrigerator.
Come in.
May as well. No one is waiting for me anymore. Yeah, and yelling at Mariah is a good distraction as any. I climb in. My nose is instantly assaulted with the smell of rancid beer. And whiskey. And vodka. There might be even traces of skunk. I decide to breathe through my mouth. The couch and the cot are both empty. No lackeys to feed into Mariah's delusions in sight.
Where are the other two?
I head in the dips of her fridge. Mariah only
I
snorts.
just wanted to see some stupid walk of fame, so Joe took her.
Palm Springs has a walk of fame?
According to the squirt.
She leans back out of the fridge.
How old are you?
19. Why?
Oh no, not drinking. Please. Oh my god. So many bad decisions.
Close enough. Drink.
that was a nice animation. With the loose throw, I actually have to die for it. She tosses me a bottle. The print is in Spanish, carved in thick glass just above the label. I try pronouncing it, but it doesn't sound depressingly American.
You should be worshipping me. That's the good stuff.
Cheat on her! What the heck? Bruh! No! They will be the worst couple ever. They constantly fight. Ricardo. Hi, Ricardo. No. I think she's too far gone to notice the flatness in my voice. Even if she did, I doubt she would care, with something resembling happiness on her face as she cradles half a dozen or so bottles to the couch.
You gonna drink all that? Haven't you had enough?
Go die. You stole my equipment and my treasure. I'm not letting you steal my 40 ounces to freedom.
Be happy. They're just gonna fight. I know. I shrug and flop beside down her. Maria, drunken, reaches for the remote, misses it twice, then switches off the music and hurls the remote across the room.
Finally, thank you. I hate ska.
Maria snarls at me with toothpaste piranha.
It's reggae, you uncultured brat!
They're gonna fight. Chizo was looking for you. She slumps back down.
This guy's okay too.
Uncultured. You were the one who wanted to blow up Shiprock.
It was a suggestion. Suggestion! I don't have nearly enough TNT for that.
The fact you even have it is what bothers me.
Whatever, at least I know what I listen to is good. I like whatever you're into.
Oh, I can assure you, what I listen to is better than ska.
Reggae!
Jazz fusion, new age, world music, all better than your circus noise.
Looks beautiful.
You
Not the
actually like that
personality.
creepy crap. What Volkswagen did you fall out of?
The one that hit your mother when she was pregnant with you, apparently.
For me to put you on my bread. We both click our tongues without looking. She pops my cap with a bottle opener, then hers, giving a blank clink of our bottles. We take a swig. The swampy drink trails down my throat, setting my chest on fire. My experience with alcohol is really limited. Gramps didn't keep a lot of booze around, so when he did, it was always med or wine. I only snuck some out a few times for special dates. Oh my god, what the...
I gotta say, you're a lot less bearable without the dits holding you on a leash.
Shut up!
Mariah x Amber, yes! No! This is the worst one! What? It's literally like it's worse than putting two random strangers together. She barely held the flame to the fuse, but that single word is enough to make something inside of me go off.
Don't you talk about her that way! She's a kinder, more caring person than you'll ever be!
Maria scrunches her nose. That, like my outburst, didn't make any sense of her dumb drunk face.
That's not a very high bar.
She's not wrong. She could at least try defending herself. No, it actually works though. How in the world would it work? They hate each other. I groaned. This would be every day, just yelling at each other. Oh, that would be such a great relationship. I groaned and let my blood simmer down, but not before spitting one out with one more shot of venom.
Whatever. It's not like you're any better. You're a mess without the other two keeping you in check.
Hey! Don't get any ideas. I'm the one keeping them in check. They'd be dead by now if
It works. No, it doesn't. Tell me some examples. Sure, Mariah. I pinch the bridge of my nose and shake her head with a short laugh. Whether or not I choose to accept that Mariah exists in my reality, she's at least something familiar. Comforting probably isn't the right word, but she's someone to talk to.
Why are you here anyway?
Who even knows? Joe mentioned something about a music orgy thing.
Music orgy? You mean the festival?
Yeah, that.
Huh. And you went along with it? I guess that makes sense. You guys are a thing, right?
Building up from a bunch of snorts, Mariah burst out laughing.
Me and that slacker wouldn't be a thing if the planets collided, wiped out everything, formed a mega planet, and we had to repopulate.
What the heck is this? Why do I get the feeling this is the exact scenario that has played out in her journal multiple times?
Besides, there's more important things to focus on. Or at least...
She looks at the drawer again, then glares at me.
were.
I hide the temptation to laugh at her face, then take another gulp.
So nothing, huh? You grew up with someone and don't feel the tiniest thing for them?
She takes another swig, but this time it just gives the wall dry a blank stare.
If he's still single in 10 years, maybe I'll marry him out of pity.
I bet she'd marry the treasure in a heartbeat, though. Probably more than just marry it.
What about you and the Dips? Aren't you two going to the music orgy together?
Her eyes now.
I'll tell you if that's what you're using my treasure for, by the way.
Does someone want the uncensored version for free? Yeah, sure. I need the story. I don't answer, but now I'm near empty bottle instead.
What?
Are they gonna do it? No, they aren't.
Something like that.
I bet it was because of the gold. No honor among thieves, I'll tell you.
No, nothing like that. It's hard to explain.
Well, I don't really care, but go ahead and moan if you want. It's not any different than what you usually do.
No. I look up Mariah. She doesn't seem particularly invested and interested in downing more beers than anything. She's a maniac. That's always has been, and still is. Abundantly clear. She probably would tear apart the entire Southwest if left unattended. Maybe even the entire nation. She's no Joe. No way she could have hold up an actual conversation. Nah, I'm half kidding about Amber's story. Oh, come on! I thought there was a lot. No way she could have accidentally offered some good advice. No way she feels any sympathy. It's just bits and bits. Come on. Still, I feel like I can vent to her. Not trust her, not after all the RV chases and games of blackjack, but vent. She doesn't care, but maybe that's what makes it so appealing. She stays silent and stare at the ceiling, mulling over everything that's happened, searching for the right words, and words I couldn't even give to Mariah.
I said that I don't care. Not that I'm willing to wait all night so you can steal my time, too.
Give me a minute. I'm not really used to this.
Taking deep breaths, I look past Mariah, unwilling to let her see my shame. A single shred of pride I left snaps, and I let all the weakness come fumbling out.
I met Marina a little after my grandpa died.
She is Mariah, hot and beautiful, if not greedy. Even Tess looks so beautiful in the sequel. Amazing, amazing. Good God, Mariah's personality needs to change, and then they'll be good. I met Marina a little after my grandpa died.
He was.
My chest tightens.
He was my best friend. My parents didn't want me, but he did. He raised me in that motorhome. He didn't have to, but he took care of me anyway.
Mariah sips her beer, listening in silence. No swarmy remarks or deluded rambling.
So, when I was a kid, I decided I was gonna take care of him too. Gratitude, you know? Gratitude for a lot of things. His love, his acceptance, the music.
I stifle a laugh.
God, the music. The goof could spout random trivia about the weirdest music. Bands you've never even heard of. But I loved it. It sounds dumb. A little girl feeling responsible for some full-grown geezer. I didn't care, though. I wanted to prove how much he meant to me. And that's how it worked for the longest time. But then he got sick.
I funnel down the beer and reach for another one. Maria shoves her hand in front of me and pops off the cap, right as the next cycle of heartbeat starts closing in. I whisk back the bottom and force it down. Soapy foam rushes from the top and spills over as I pull it back. Mariah only shrugs.
That festival, he was the one who bought those tickets. It was gonna be our trip. That didn't happen. I failed at my job. But I could at least take the trip for him and try to make up for it. Then I met Marina.
A smile slips on my face despite everything. Even just saying her maid's name makes me feel cheerful.
She was really cute and needed a ride, not to mention oblivious. Maybe it was just instinct, but I wasn't gonna let someone so innocent fend for themselves in the desert. I didn't plan on sticking around for long, but when we found the first part of the treasure, I don't know. I told myself I was gonna stick with her because I had to pay off Gramps' hospital bills and funeral. But the truth is, I stuck with her because it felt like it was a second chance. I could do some good. Help and protect someone who really needed it. And the closer I got with Marina, the more I felt like she was my responsibility. But even more than that, when I was with her,
my voice cracks, trembling under the weight of my words.
I was happy. It was like Gramps was never even gone. Then I remembered he was, and I completely shut down. Marina tried comforting me, but I just took advantage of her.
Look, that's the part I don't understand!
When I woke up, I realized that's what I'd been doing this entire time. I was never protecting her. I was just using her to cope with Gramps.
Yeah, we no. Oi, 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 oi. Using her? Bruh. You need to look at things to both sides.
She yelled and cried, but I did it anyway. I didn't just fail Gramps. I made this trip about me.
Oh, they explained that in the uncensored. I know!
I don't deserve to be happy. and I don't deserve her.
Oh my god, it's not about deserve or not. It's about you guys are both happy. Happy ever after. Woo woo. Soaking in the silence, I blink away with the annoying watery speck in my eye and fight back a few sniffles.
You done? Yeah.
Mariah polishes off the rest of her drink and slams it down, ratting in the other empty bottles on the table. Smacking her lips, she stretches her neck. Each bone cracks after another, sounding off in a delayed trail. Then she turns to me and speaks.
You're a dumbass.
Oh, no. I pause.
Excuse me?
It's true.
You heard me.
Mariah launches herself at me. I wince at her breath streaks out. The smell was bad before, but now it's like she rinsed her mouth in whiskey.
God, you piss me off.
A growl emerged from deep within her throat, and she looks over at me. As if I'm acting on a simple, instinctive desire, she delivers a stiff smack in the back of my head. That's the only part some people hate on this VN, the way Amber ended up just using Maria to cope up. I mean, they're both helping each other, and that's all that matters in the end, if they actually love each other. Coping could be just the side dish. I mean, that's kind of true, right? Like, if they actually like each other, then what's wrong with the relationship? For a split second, everything is fuzzy white. The infuriating image of a snarling Mariah greets me as my vision fades black, partnered with the even more infuriating throbbing.
Ow! What the hell? Why are you hitting me? I just spilled my guts to your jerk ass!
Shut up. I'm talking now.
Mariah stumbles off the couch, gripping the table for support. Her face has darkened by several shades of red since I've gotten here.
Listen here, thief. Dead is dead. Your dear old granddad ain't crying up in heaven because you decided to do some bride in the back of his RV.
Her words burn. Fight the fury core. I can't believe I ever thought I could count on Mariah.
Where'd you even get off saying?
I said shut up. Get over your snooze fest of a sob story. You got the girl and you got my treasure. But no, you can't be happy because of some stupid phony sense of obligation.
I don't know. I shouldn't be laughing, but this is just okay. I shouldn't be laughing. Her voice gets louder as her words get sloppier, slipping and sliding over each other. I couldn't even get a word, even if I tried. All I can do is listen snotty face at lashings keep on coming.
Who the hell do you think you are? What gives you the right to be some self-righteous guardian? You don't look after people because you have to prove yourself. You do it because...
She stops and scratches her head. I lean in, my breath frozen by temptation as she tries to decode her own logic.
As you just do. Okay? I swear, that annoying complex of yours is gonna smother you and everyone else.
You like Mariah? Wait, what? What kind of sequel is this that you just change everything about the normal VN? Alright, Mariah has some common sense. Yay! Mariah grabs another bottle and swings it straight down on the sharp corner of the table. The cap somersaults to the air. By the time it lands, she's already chugged most of it.
But I used her.
That's right. Obligations, second chances, complexes. None of that means anything, because it's all said and done. I used Marina to make myself happy.
You call that using? Give me a break. I use those slackers all the time. That's using. And you know what? Who cares? That just used you to find the treasure, didn't she? Hell, if anything, you probably don't use her enough. I feel like a real jackass if some dumbass were calling me all the time, and all I could do was sit there. People use people all the time. That's what makes them family.
That's kind of true, though. I mean, we're all people. We gotta use people. Hey, can you, I don't know, help me with this? I guess it could be called using, but also could be called helping. Ah, well. Read the sequel, you know more about here. Alrighties. Mariah takes one last swig of her beer, then with a glint of sadness in her eyes, stares into the empty bottle.
So if you're gonna hate yourself, find a reason that doesn't suck.
Her face smirks from red, stickily green. The bottle falls from her hand and into the floor as she rocks side to side like a sailor that lost her sea legs.
Hey, you don't look so good.
For a quick moment, Mariah's cheeks blowed out just as quickly as she follows.
I'm fine. Just need to drink it off.
She walks back to the couch and collapses next to me. Neither of us speak. Mariah groans, holding her stomach as she feels around for the bottle opener, looks at a pile of empty bottles building up the table.
What happened to not caring?
I don't. I just prefer my treasure not being in the filthy hands of an idiot.
Did I just get chewed out by Mariah? Oh yeah! Even worse, did some of it actually make sense, or is it the booze? Unable to spare the energy to lean forward, she stretches her arms out way out for another beer, but I catch it just in time to grab hold of her hand.
You need to quit! You've had way too much.
Eat me.
She slaps my hand away and snacks 2 more beers, shoving one of them into my stomach.
You're an idiot, but whether or not you want to keep being one is up to you.
If anything, she's a... I see. Okay. I mean, everyone has their side, I guess. Alrighties.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Mariah rolls her eyes.
Dumbass.
Nothing she says burns anymore. Now it only stings with the density of truth. Getting over it, letting Mariah in, really letting her in. It's just not that easy. It's never been that easy. But if I don't... Putting my hand on my thigh, I squeeze the outline of the cassette. Mariah raises out her beer and grunts, sighing. I raise up mine and we clink them together.
Jerk-ass.
So, when are things gonna happen? When are they? What if the bad thing is? What if whatchamacallit? Because we don't know what's going on over at the hotel room. So what if she's like already gone or something? That would be bad. Massaging the drunk away, I nurse my head as I pound in rhythm with my heartbeats. The table has become a stockpile of empty promises and broken dreams, foundation beneath even emptier bottles. Mariah is still at my side, slumped over and passed out. She might be super heavyweight, but I decide to stick around to keep an eye on her. Soon, Joe and Tess will be back and taking care of the rest. I watch the slight movements of her chest as she breathes in and out. Seeing her so quiet is eerie. It's hard to believe that there's still a person underneath all that yelling and obsessiveness, but there she is. People use other people all the time. It's what makes them family. It sounds gross and awful, but those words have been echoing inside of me since she said them. I use Marina to cope. There's no denying that. But Mariah said that Maria used me to find the treasure. If that's true, then why don't I feel used? Why do I always feel genuinely wanted by her? It's the other way around! It's how it is! She relied on me? Is that using? That's all I ever wanted her to feel like she could do. Her trust was the most important thing to me. Huh? I just noticed that Potato got a PFP. Woo! But no matter how much I wanted it, I knew I didn't deserve it because I feel like I was betraying Gramps, who would just drag her down with me. What about her, though? Mariah was furious when I left, but she wanted to understand. She wanted to help. I wanted her to rely on me, but maybe she wanted me to rely on her. You just figured it out! You just figured it out! Oh my god! So slow! Reaching into my pocket, I pull out the cassette and holding it in the palm of my hand. The sigh of the ribbon, all torn and tangled, doesn't choke me up or ignite a bitter explosion of anger like earlier. All it does is serve as a numbing reminder of all my regrets. Her wording was off, but Mariah was right. I never let myself rely on Marina. From the very start, I've always treated her like a kid and never as an equal. Oh my God, finally! No wonder she got upset. She wanted to do as much for me as I do for her, but I would never let her in enough for that it could happen. Of course she would say no if I made a move, but it was the only opportunity she had. She wouldn't say no. If I go back as I am now, things will never get better. I'll just keep treating Maria like a kid, never letting her in, and she'll just smile, bear it until she explodes like earlier. I know what I have to do, yet it feels more like a betrayal thing than anything else I've done this far. But if I don't do it, then I can never truly hope to do right by Marina. I stagger to my feet. Turning around, I take one last look at Mariah before deciding to take off her bandana and lay her out on her side.
In another life, maybe you would be my type.
Oh my God! What is this sequel about? Oh my God! Is this sequel gonna be like... Oh my God. Then I walk to the door, take a breath, and step outside. Everyone's her type in one dimension. In some kind of dimension out there, everyone's her type, I guess. Hydrate! I'm drinking water! Oh my God! No, sequel is Cassie x Amber. Oh my God. Then another sequel can be Amber x Mariah. Oh my God. You know what? Amber x everyone, okay? Everyone can be with everyone in some dimension, in some world, in some entity. Oh my God. The night sky is deep and clear, embedded with a rich blue drape behind the glow of constellations. Its light is all that guides me as I sludge my way through the thickness of the sand, wandering from Mariah's RV with a destination of nowhere. Finally, I got far enough with the haze of the city lights can't be seen, where the distance of the motorhome can't be gauged. I'm alone for the first time. I'm truly alone, free from the treasure, free from the festival, free from the responsibility, free from even Mariah. Yes, Joseph X. Oh, Mariah X Marina. Oh my God. Sitting down, I sink into the sand and look at the stars.
Remember that time in Wyoming when we camped out on the Great Plains? The whole sleeping under the stars thing seemed like the coolest idea ever to little me.
Oh, I love sleeping under the stars. It's so beautiful. The bad thing about sleeping under the stars is that it's so bright that you can't sleep.
You were so excited to teach me about the constellations. Didn't matter that you sucked at astronomy. You just kept mislabeling them. I made sure to read up on them later, by the way. That was the Big Dipper, not Howl's guitar.
Yes, these actually stinking work. They do.
That's okay. I still got a kick out of it. Besides, that's not the type of thing I expected to learn from you anyway. What I really remember from that trip was the s'mores. Pretty sure you only liked them burned because you were so old. Really stuck with me though. I think I may have converted someone else to the burn side too. She has a huge sweet tooth though, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Still, it made me really happy when she said she liked it.
I stare down and pet the cassette, feeling my thumbs over its holes, brown blotches and
I
stains.
think you'd like her a lot. She's a sweetheart. Always cheery and nice, even when she really shouldn't. Don't know how she does it, but she can somehow deal with me and my moods. This is her first time ever leaving home, and it shows. I worry about her a lot.
Nappy's still up. Sigh. Oh man. Nappy, they'll come back one day. Remember, you said they'll come back one day. Nappy's just tired. Let him sleep. I worry about her a lot.
Kinda like how I worried about you. kinda like how I still do.
A tear drips onto the cassette. I didn't even notice it trailed down my cheek, or the
Maybe I
rest.
got attached too easily and really did use her. But I don't want to leave. I love her so much.
He just told me to go to sleep last night. Okay.
And I want to prove I'm worth loving too.
I did tell Nappy to talk to you.
Would you hate me? Would I be letting you down if I decided to be happy instead?
No. That's the thing that he wants. I gaze back up at the sky through my blurred vision. The stars don't answer back, they just keep twinkling. I lower my head. The cassette feels like a lifeless, dead weight in my palm. Do I feel like he's mad at me? No, no, no. He's just worried about you. Come on. Let him sleep. My breath shakes, and the next words slip out in a whimper.
I'm sorry.
I dig my fingers into the ground, scraping away the sand as sharp grains nudge between my nails. A shallow hole forms, a pile of dirt laying next to it. I can barely stomach looking at the cassette as I lay down on its grave. I glance away as I slide the dirt back over the hole. When I look back, a corner of it still sticks out, partially buried. It's reaching out, grasping for me. I cover my eyes, pinch away the tears. It's still there. It will always be there. But now I don't have to acknowledge it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's all fine. Drenched with sweat, I gasp back to life and hack the sand out of my mouth. Memories from the night before start flooding back as I choke down a lump in my throat. Did you sleep on there? Did you sleep on the desert? The desert, the tape, the stars. My head steps to the sky. The sun is already a quarter way done with its cycle. Why did you sleep? Soon, if it hasn't already, the taxi will pick up Marina and I'll never see her again. It's all because I couldn't let myself trust Marina.
Damn it!
I slammed my fist down, kicking up a pitiful plum of sand. Even if I ran, I'd never be able to make it in time. If only I had the motorhome. Wait. Steal the motor! Steal it! There's a chance that they still might be camped out nearby. Wiping the tears from my ear, I spring to my feet, sprint in the direction of their motorhome, leaving a half-buried cassette behind me. Please still be there. Please still be there. Sure enough, it was right there where it is last night. I rum and pound the door, knocking it hard, louder, and still someone answers. Looking wide-eyed, Tess opens the door and stands at me.
Is Mariah here?
Amber?
Joe slinks off the couch and joins Tess at the door.
Sheesh, you're a wreck. Everything okay?
Quick, the time!
Huh?
The time! What time is it?
Oh, he's up now. He looks at an invisible watch over it, then switches between all the walls before Tess digs around in his shorts and hands him a chain pocket watch.
7 o'clock, apparently.
He turns to Tess.
When did you start carrying this around?
Why the hell's it so freaking loud?
A bottle comes hurtling towards Joe, but he ducks at the last second, getting it shattered across the wall.
Yeah. She smashed the last one.
Joseph X Amber, Joseph X Tess on the sequel. Is that legal? I don't think that's legal. 15 minutes, there's still time. Okay, that is not legal. No.
Time for what?
I know this is short notice, but I need a ride.
A ride?
I said shut the hell up!
But Tess hops and snatches it out of the air. He looks across the room, then back at me.
Now's probably not the best time.
Joseph X Amber is legal, so that's true.
No! We need to leave now! Do you not remember what I said I'd do with the jumper cables the next time you...
Nursing a forehead, lifting up a bottom, Mariah stomps over, only to freeze when she sees me.
Mariah, I need a ride. Please. You were right. I made a big mistake, and if I'm not back at our hotel in 15, I'll never see Marina again.
The motorhome falls silent, all eyes on Mariah. Her face is blank, unreadable compared to all her crazy-looking skull she usually wears. Finally, she speaks.
All right, let her in.
I'm really sorry, but you know how she... Wait, for real?
Yo, what? Mariah is changing her personality! She's growing, yeah! Mariah closes her eyes and takes a deep, long breath.
Before I change my mind,
Joe and Tess shoots each other surprised glances, then shrug.
Well, what do you know? Miracles actually do happen.
Uh-huh.
The desert heat has thawed her icy heart.
Yeah, just shut up and get ready.
Let's go! The other two scurry around, bend down the hatches, strapping shut all the cupboards and shelves. Grabbing her bandana, Mariah ties it around her head, and I shuffle around to try to spit out a thank you.
So, I should probably...
We're all set. I'll take the wheel.
Joe rushes past for the keys. Mariah trips him and snags them from his hand.
No way! You drive like an old man. I'll drive.
Uh-oh.
No, I drive like a normal person. You just happen to drive like a maniac. Besides, you're hungover.
It'll be fine. Come on.
We're on speed run! Just crash! Oh my god, they're both dart over front seats and the RV roars to life.
Tess, hair of the dog.
What is that? What? Hiren? Why are you eye-rolling? Tess nods and runs to the fridge and grabbing a bottle which looks like a one from last night, except this one has a picture of the devil on it. She tosses it over to her sister, which showcases the same talent, catching talent.
That's what I'm talking about.
Slamming the bottle in the cup holder, Mariah sticks her head out the window and back up to the motorhome. Joe shakes his head, replacing the devil's brew with the nearby water bottle while she isn't
You
looking.
need to hang on tight, by the way.
Huh?
Tried making a shock face. It's fine. Huh? Why? Here it comes. My question is immediately answered. I'm flung against the couch. Tess' small frame crashes into me.
It doesn't hurt as much if you relax your muscles.
The RV speeds forward, the license plate wind chimes digs in, and the chaotic diffusion of the bottles cans roll across the floor, clinging together whenever they meet. Even the table is seesawing back and forth. I look out the window. Mariah flies into the road, cutting off entire lanes of cars. The RV hits the ground. I manage to keep my head bashing the car above me, but Tess lets herself get tossed around, rolling across the floor with the trash. What the heck is going on?
The hotel downtown. You'd have to be stupid to miss it.
Remember who you're talking to here.
Hotel? You didn't spend any of my treasure on that, did you?
Mariah glances back at me, obviously oblivious to everything on the other side of the windshield.
I might have used a nugget to bribe the manager.
What? I'll kill you!
Save the cat fight for later. There are more important things to focus on right now, like the road.
The road will always be there, Joe. My treasure won't.
The road will always be there.
Treasure or our lives.
I think everyone already knows the answer to that one.
I had Tess do the math. The treasure's worth more than any of you. Watch out!
A big ridge comes speeding towards us, blasting its deafening horn. At the last seconds, Mariah swerves back into her lane as the truck bears past us. The motorhead hits the bump and bounces up again. Unprepared, poor Joe hits his head on the ceiling, knocked by the light of his eyes. If I squint hard enough, I can see his soul drifting away from his body.
Sis, I think Joey's dead.
About damn time. He was getting annoying.
Tess salutes her fallen comrade. This is about the same one who dies first. We zoom past the town welcoming center. It's not far from all this.
Tess, what time is it?
10:12.
I grit my teeth and I glare out the window. Please still be there. Downtown comes to view. A familiar strip of familiar stores and restaurants start forming. Why does it have a man? What's wrong? Yuri can have a man. Yeah, Joseph's a cool guy. He's just on the corner being like, hey. Mariah races down the street, ignoring all traffic lights and pedestrians as people leap out of the way. Cars break into other lanes.
There. Get ready.
The hotel looms up ahead. Through the windshield, I can see Mariah holding onto a small suitcase as she prepares to step into the cab. I leap to the door, swing it open. Wind rushes through my hair. The motorhome is slowing down, but I don't care. I launch myself into the street, tumbling across the burning concrete as the road tears against my skin. Immediately, I spring back up and darts toward Maria. Mariah screeches to a halt in the middle of the street, blocking anyone who is driving through. The three of them hop out, Joe clenching his head as he stumbles out the door. Before she can get another word, I grab her by her waist and throw my lips against her. She pulls herself away, and glares at me through puffy red eyes. I plant my heads around on her shoulders and steady myself as tears stream down my face.
I'm so sorry.
Marina freezes as she slowly softens from the glare added to her strain. I catch a lump building in her throat too.
I thought you weren't coming back.
I know, I was such a bitch. I didn't mean any of it. I love you so much. I just didn't want to hurt you.
What? How could you ever hurt me?
I was scared.
The tears don't stop. The crying gets
I
louder.
was afraid I was using you because I didn't have grips anymore. I lost my family. I always wanted to help you, but I think I might be the one who really needs help.
Maria can't hold it back any longer. She starts bawling in my arms, hugging me as tight as she possibly can.
Dummy, I'm your new family. I don't care if you use me. I love you.
I love you too.
This time we both move in for a kiss, two blubbering idiots trying to prove just how much the other means. If I'm not sure if her tears I'm tasting are mine, but I can still make out the soft sweetness in her lips regardless. It's funny. This entire time I thought I was a nucleus of it all, that I was the one helping her or using her. This just turned into a harem. Wait, what? Yuri can have a man? No, what I mean is like the story. I'm not talking about Yuri in general. Bruh, I thought Joseph is already in the story the whole time and Cheese just realized it. Me too. That's true. Yuri can have males. Shoujo, I can't. I am not crying, I swear. Man. But as cheesy as it sounds, I think Maria has always been the one helping me from the very beginning. Through the kiss, I catch a glimpse of the trio, just covering Tierce's eye as he slips Mariah a bill. We manage to compose ourselves enough to pull each other's away, but we never let go of each other's hand. Rolling her eyes, Mariah unties her bandana and tosses it to me.
You both look disgusting. Here.
Thanks.
I wipe as many of my tears as I can before passing it along to Mariah, who blows in it like a trumpet. She sniffs her nose red, and tears start leaking out. Then, hands in drenched cloth, back to Mariah, who gives it to Joe. He cringes as he dangles it from his fingers.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Thanks to you three. I mean it. Especially you, Mariah.
For a moment, Mariah lowers her guard and almost smirks, but then I remember it's just not her style.
Whatever. That doesn't make us cool or anything. I still despise you.
It's true.
Yeah, she hates your guts.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Mariah giggles as I bring her in closer, then suddenly I remember something.
Oh!
I bend over, digging through Marina's suitcase, bring out a single gold nugget, and pass it to Mariah.
Figured yours was getting lonely.
Mariah stares at her hand, the two gathering around her.
How about that? You ended up getting the treasure after all, Mariah.
It seems bigger than the one we have.
Finally defeated, Mariah looks up and sighs.
I guess we can probably pawn it off somewhere.
She walks back to her motorhome, waving along the other two.
Come on, let's go.
Well, see you two ladies down the road.
God, I hope not.
Tessin looks both back and forth and scurries over to Marina, gives a quick hunt around. Oh. 5 jumping jacks! Oh, God, okay. Okay. Pretty easy. Put that back up there. Good God. Okay. Scurries over to Maria and gives a quick hug around her waist before following the other two.
Bye.
And with that, they sped off, leaving a trail of property damage behind them as they beep their horn in the distance. Maria and I are left alone, the cab long gone. Between small spurts of laughter, we thumb away each other's tears, just as happy to be together again.
Hey, let's go play
Scallic
with the motorhome.
muscles! Let's go!
Yeah,
She sniffs one last
I'd
time.
like that.
Fading light from the sunset wakes me up. After reuniting, the first thing Marina and I did was take a nap. We slept in the same bed, both of us too tired to do anything more than to gaze in each other's eyes as we drift off. Now, hours later, we're still in the same spot. One of Mariah's hands cling to my shirt while she's pressed up against my side. Her breath, shallow and steady, is warm against my neck. It feels like I could stay here all day, for a week, a year, whatever, just enjoying this closeness. Marina sighs in her sleep, shifting a little but not moving too far away. I watch her, a small smile dancing on my lips. Yeah, it's still the 29th. No way. We're gonna be able to sleep tonight after taking naps this late. We could probably head out and get the festival site a bit early. Beat the line and to get in and maybe end up closer to the stage. I'll see how she feels when she gets up. I gently extract myself from her grip and climb out of bed. To kill some time, I wander to the back and take a stock of our supplies. We're running low on bottled water. We can use more snacks, not healthy kind. The healthy kind, not the Maria's selected tooth-rotting kind. We also need to stop by the laundromat, too. Maybe we should probably go to a clothing store and pick up a few more changes of clothing for Marina, since we're going to be sticking together and all. That thought makes me happy, so happy that I couldn't stop even if I wanted to. I don't have to be lonely anymore. I can make these plans for two. When I walk back to my bed, still being careful not to disturb Maria, I notice something weird. It's gotten brighter outside. No way. It dawns me quite literally. We didn't just sleep through the day. We slept through all the way night to the morning.
Marina!
You know, they slept from day to day, full 12 hours. I shout her name as I lunge across the bed, shaking her shoulder. Despite my frenzy, she opens her eyes lazily.
Amber? What's wrong?
We slept way too late. We've got to get going fast. The festival's starting in just a few hours.
Maria pats my head like I'm a naive child.
Amber, it's okay. It's not until tomorrow.
You slept 12
It's
hours!
tomorrow. We slept all night.
Now her eyes got a bit bigger. Right time the sunlight falls across her face. I came to give a like. Have a nice day. Hey, Yuki! You also have a nice day. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hopefully your streams are fun. I move back, letting her sit up.
We've got to go, or we'll be standing in line all day.
Go, 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 go. Just run it. She smooshes her fist into her eyes and rolls out of my bed.
I'm up. Can you make some coffee, please?
No prob.
Gonna get ready.
I nod. Marina zombie shuffles off to the bathroom to brush her teeth and fix her hair. I set about preparing. Soon the warm smell of brewing coffee fills the air, as does the sound of running water. Both Marina and the coffee finishes around the same time. Maria skips over to where I am and leans onto my shoulder while I wrap another arm around her.
Sorry, I shouldn't hold us up, huh?
Nah, this is okay.
Just for a moment. Then I pull away, grab a pair of mugs, pass one to Marina. I fill mine up with steaming black coffee, then hand her the creamer and sugar. Maria shakes her head.
I'll try it how you drink it.
Eyebrows raised, I pour her a cup.
You sure? It's a super acquired taste.
She takes a sip and stretches her face at the sky.
Uh-huh.
It's definitely good. Skag, 9 or 11? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really?
She chokes on her next sip.
You don't have to drink it black just because I do, you know.
You said it's an acquired taste, though, right? So I want to acquire that taste.
Good God.
Right.
By the time I finish my first cup, she only had a quarter of hers. She gets halfway through before she gives up and dumps in some sugar.
I'll acquire it later.
Choose one. 7 or 11? You mean the gas station? 7-Eleven?
Of course.
I mean, I guess I like 11 More? 7, I don't know. I'll pick 11. While she preps her coffee, I go over to the cabinet where we stash the gold. Aside from those, there's another small, brightly decorated box. I take out and set on the counter. Marina instantly hops.
What's that?
Inside are 2 wristbands made by soft fabric. There are interest passes to the festival. LOL, what? 7-Eleven, right? The good old... Oh! Hi guys, I passed job interview yesterday, so I got next job interview of today. Woo! Let's go! You got this, blah, 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 nah, nah, nah. I passed one to Marina. Hers. Gramps. Let's go! The tenderness with which she takes it reminds me when she first held the gold. Like, if it fell, it would break.
Make sure you don't lose it, or you'll have to wait in the RV while I go watch.
You wouldn't.
I think about it for a second. Then I answer truthfully.
Okay, you're right. But still.
There's a little tag that hangs off the wristband. She pulls it to tighten it. Then she leans over and kisses my cheek.
I won't.
I slide mine on and tighten it as well, putting the box back to its safe spot. Good night! Wait, what? Are you going? There's a lump in my throat over how it was supposed to be me and Gramps who went. Marina touches my hand. She smiles. I smile back. This is just as good, though. I swallow my sadness before it can take over, and I lead the way up to the front of the RV.
You ready?
Hell yeah!
Let's get this show on the road then.
The motorhome grumbles as I turn the key, but the engine catches. I wait for a second if it's gonna die, but it doesn't. The whole thing shakes a little more than I'm used to. Slowly I navigate out of this parking lot and back to the main streets. It may be early, but there's a lot of people out and about. Traffic is thick, with a lot of people probably going to the festival. I need to sleep.
This
Oh,
is
shoot.
why I wanted to leave early. It's normally only a half-hour drive, but this is crazy.
Good night, Cheese John. I'll see you in next stream. I won't be playing this game. Sadly. Because it's almost the end. Thanks, I hope you all have a nice day. You too, blah, 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 nah, nah, nah. Hopefully, you'll make it to the next part of the job interview.
Think we're all going to the same place?
Maybe. At least a few.
Marina laughs.
What?
I just think it's kind of funny that this has happened the whole time. With the treasure and stuff.
No,
Everywhere
Cheese.
we go, it's like traffic jam after traffic jam.
Yeah, you're right. Should be better after this, though.
Yeah, it will be.
We creep along until we reach a totaled car. Doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but it's the reason traffic is so slow. No. Once we get past, I can finally openly accelerate. The new and improved engine pull its weight. Everything is much smoother and quieter. Tetris. Yo, let's go, Tetris! Soon the city of Indo comes to view, super close to the California and Arizona border. The festival is held just a few miles of east of town. As we get closer and closer, our anticipation builds. It's easy to read Marina since she's bouncing and fidgeting in her seat. Unsubscribe, what the? No. I'm more composed, but I feel it too. We glance at each other at the exact same time and grin. We've been doing that a lot lately. At last, the huge line of trees that borders the festival grounds stands just ahead. I take the exit and join yet another long line of cars heading for the parking lot area and campground. Who needs sleep when you can play Tetris? Let's go! Guests carrying coolers, chairs, and camping supplies crowd the edges of the unpaved roads, making us slow down. Finally, we find a spot and I kill the engine. Marina looks at me, waiting for me to say something. But I'm all out of cheesy speeches, so I just grab her hand and we both stand up.
Let's go.
The air seems to crackle with electric anticipation. It's on people's faces, and all the way and in the way that they move, the energy like a wave that flows over them. We all share a feeling of excitement and of unity. Every single person here has been waiting for months for this day to arrive. And it's finally here. High tents, portable stages dominate the space around us. Between those and the trees, the most of it all the noise. You never guess that there's a city and highway just a couple miles away. Drum beats and muted chords float by as musicians do their few last-minute sound checks. They're barely audible over the sound of thousands of chattering voices. Folks of all different shapes, sizes, and colors mill around us. It's like a social boundaries have been eroded. I think that's a sentiment Gramps would like. Idly, I use my thumb to trace the heart into Maria's palm. She squeezes back, probably unaware what shape was, but understand all the time.
So, where do we go now?
Now we go stand in line while they check wristbands and let people onto the grounds. It's gonna be...
One more traffic jam, huh?
That's right. One more.
Even if I hadn't been mapping the grounds in my head, it'd be impossible to get lost. Bored-looking staff are positioned every few yards, holding signs with arrows and directions. Like molasses, the throng of people that we've joined oozes down the trail. We all hold each other back in sheer numbers, making for slow going. Nearly 100,000 people attend each year.
What time does the show start?
First bands are at like 11, but the ones we want to see are later in the evening.
What time is it now?
I use my free hand to shield my eyes as I stare up at the sky.
Maybe 10:30?
You didn't seriously just use the sun to tell time, did you?
What, you can't?
Not all of us were born in the wilderness, Amber.
Hey, neither was I. Just raised in it.
Near end.
Besides, I checked the time before we got out.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I'll have to show you how to use a sundial sometime, though. It's pretty handy if you're ever lost in the woods somewhere.
Right, because knowing the time would definitely be what I'm thinking about then.
You should be. You'll want to know how long before it gets dark and cold so you can find shelter.
Yo, let's go. Shelter stuff. Survival stuff.
What if I'm not with you?
Why wouldn't you be?
I kiss her right then and there. After the past few days, I was a little worried that things would be awkward, silence, and trailing off sentences. But no, it's like we never fought, never argued, like I never blew up at her. That might be my favorite thing about Maria. There's a growing list of those. She really thinks I can do no wrong. I don't know what I did to deserve her, or even if I do, but I'm pretty happy about how it all turned out. The line speeds up once we actually hit the festival entrance, and are rushed through the gates. A pair of attendants pat us down. Since we're not carrying any drug or weapons, we are waved through. Passing underneath a broad opening display, we've officially arrived. If it's Tetris, I'ma just head out. Bruh, why? Mia spins towards me, bouncing on her heels.
Hell yeah, we did.
It's been a long journey. I think of everything we've done and all the places we've been, the people we met, and how all of those led to this. I smile as I reach for her hand again, meeting it halfway since she went for mine too.
Food?
Food.
I haven't had a good meal in over a day, now that I think about it. And once I do, I can't stop thinking about it. I lead the way to the food court, which is just a bunch of trucks and tents arranged in an aisle. Everything for sale is greasy but delicious. It's the kind of food that stop your heart but heal your soul. We pause at the closest truck to us to read the menu.
Amber?
What? Are you not gonna say it?
Is that like a typo or something? It says they...
Nah, those are really popular at fairs and festivals.
She gives me that I know you're making this up looked at her perfectly. Like look at she's perfect,
right.
whatever that means. Yeah, mate.
No, I'm actually dead serious. Candy bars, pickles, snack cakes. You can get almost anything deep fried at places like this.
Ever had one?
No way. That's too much, even for me.
The thought alone makes me kind of queasy. So much grease.
Order up.
To highlight my point, the guy running the fryer pulls out a crispy-looking blob. It's impossible to tell what that is because of the batter. After wiping some oil, which doesn't seem to change much, he wipes it in wax paper and hands it to the person waiting by the window. He bites into it, looking like pleasure. I still can't tell what he's eating.
Want something?
Vaguely green. Marina shakes her head. Not much farther down the line, we find a regular pizza stand and order a couple slices. We stand a little out of the way as we eat, trying to keep toppings from all sliding to our rapidly detouring plates. When we're done, I drag a napkin across my face. It comes away orange with grease.
Missed a spot.
She leans over and wipes a dry spot above my upper lip, then kisses it. Oh my god.
Wait, show me where again.
This is just a date. Oh my god. Don't end or skip the credits. The music is nice. Alright, this time she doesn't even dance. I can taste the pizza in her breath, or maybe it's mine. The bear prayer. Again, when we part again, we're both smiling.
You should check the sun. What time is it?
I make a big show of looking up at the sky, then back down, pretending to think hard.
I'd say it's time for us to get a watch.
That is literally a joke that my dad makes. His dad probably said it, and it was probably old then. No, just no.
Ouch, tough crowd. I'm hurt.
Kinda.
Really though, it's probably a little bit past noon. We've still got a long time.
Wanna go check out some of the other bands?
Yeah, sure.
I pull out the schedule that we got by the entrance and pass it to her.
I don't really know any of these groups. Let me know if there's someone you want to see.
Mara skims a list of names before she squeals.
Oh my god, yes! Them! I wanna see them!
She points out someone who's about to set up in the main stage.
Alright, that should be this way.
Literally bouncing with excitement, I lead her through the crowds.
What kind of music are they?
I have to shout now because music is louder over here. Maria presses close to me to respond.
They're rappers. 2 of them. Their new album got super popular. And like, they're even doing this version of it where all of the instruments are cats.
What?
Right.
I'm not really into rap, but whatever. It's not like we've got anywhere else to be. Yet, I'm pretty sure Maria still isn't super into weird old people jam bands. We get to stage right as the set ends. Because there's a lot of people leaving, it's a bit like swimming upstream, but we managed to make it close to the stage.
How are you liking it so far?
Which part?
All of it.
It's kinda crazy, but it's fun. I like seeing all the different people.
Yeah, you get all types.
Bass booms from a speaker close to us. It's just playing a pre-recorded melody, but Maria sings along to a few of the songs. A little while later, the 2 rappers come out on stage and everyone cheers. I turn around to surprise how big the crowd has gotten again. When I look back at Maria, she's not paying attention to me, just grinning up at the stage. 40 minutes later, the pair leaves the stage. Thunderous applaud and cheers. Even I clap for them. They were pretty good.
How'd you like it?
Hey, Dharma, welcome to the stream! How's it going?
They were so good. So good. Like, whoa. If I'd known they were playing today, I'd have been even more excited for this. They're one of my favorite bands in the world.
Did you just not look at the lineup or something?
I guess not. I kinda thought all of the bands would be like what you listen to.
It's going well. How about you? I'm having a lot of fun with the stream.
I don't think they could sell out a festival like that. Not to this many people, at least. But it's fine. I like getting to hear new stuff, too.
My sister pop a lot of Orbeez on my phone. Oh man. Wait, you can actually, oh yeah, you can pop Orbeez. That's how we spend the next few hours, going from stage to stage, watching bands I've never heard of. Sometimes they're group Maria likes, and sometimes they just have weird names. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. That's good to hear. It's good to hear that you're also doing good. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. Huh? Okay. Okay. Okay, I fixed that. Oh my god. There's some background noises, so I'm just trying to make it a bit quieter. Anyways. We back! Okay, around the time the sun starts to go down, we head back to the East Stage where we'll see our last show of the day. Hey, Epic Empire! Maria's in the lead this time. We've gone between the stages so many times that we have a good feel for how to get around. We find a spot on a little grassy slope and sit down.
Are you sure? Won't it be hard to see?
See ya, gotta go. It's fine, Fury. I'll see ya in the next stream. Have fun.
Yeah, we've got a good view from here, and it seems like it'll be a small crowd.
What's Orbeez? It's like these small beads. I guess you could call them beads. And that's about it. I don't know. It's like small balloons, but in the shape of beads. I don't know. I don't know how to describe them. Now we've got a good, yep. Of course, small still means thousands of people here. It's just small compared to some of the other acts. Marina bumps my shoulder.
Excited?
Bit of an understatement.
Up on stage, there are banners of giant clock backdrops that hang from a bar. They're decorated with a familiar back logo that I can draw in my sleep. The breeze causes it to shake. It's as excited as I am. We're pretty severe outliers when it comes to average age of this crowd. The rows of people in front of us are represented with spattered bald spot and bandanas. I'm about to make a joke of it to Maria, but when the band comes on stage and any words are lost in the feeding roar of applause. Besides me, Maria's voice joins in 1,000 whooping and yelling. Usually I'm way too self-conscious about this sort of thing, but what I hate, I cheer to. With a wave, not a word of introduction, they launched to their first song. It was the opening track to their second album, back from before I was born. They've been playing this one longer than I've been alive. It's a great song though. They're all great songs. The whole set is magical. They go from one song to another without stopping in between. If you didn't know the music, you'd probably think it was just one super long track. Even though it spans a few decades worth of albums, everything flows seamlessly, like it was meant to be heard this way. Time check? Yeah, it's 10. It's all fine. At some point, I close my eyes. Though I don't notice myself doing it, I'm lost, but in a good way, with Marina beside me, gently swaying. There's not a single sad thought in my head. For 40 minutes, everything in the world seems right. I marvel at the odds that my life could turn around entirely in just such a short amount of time. Countless cups of coffee and gas station snack packs, 3 boxes of gold, 5 states, 3 weeks of dusty desert roads. That's what it took to get us here. All that in one faulty fuel gauge. I open my eyes and look at Marina. To my surprise, she's looking right back at me. She scoots a little bit closer and leans against me, her head on my shoulders. I put my head on hers, and together we rock in time to the music. Then it stops. Everyone cheers again. The front man holds up a finger. It's the first break there's been in the whole set.
One more song.
One more song. No time check. Then he plays the guitar strums I have come to know so well, the ones that I was both dreading and looking forward to the most. It's the most familiar intro in the world to me, and of course it's their swan song. It's almost done. Yeah, let's go! Gramps and my favorite. I can feel Maria's worried gaze, wondering like always if I'm about to break down and cry. But this time I meet her look and I smile as I press my lips against hers. I'm with the girl I love, seeing my favorite band live as they perform my favorite song. What's not to smile about? Somewhere I hope Gramps is smiling too. If there's an afterlife, I hope they get free tickets to the festival. Yes, time check. Yeah, it's pretty good. A single bittersweet tear leaks out of my eye, rolling down my face and into our lips. I picture Gramps here beside me, not replacing Marina, but with us. I know he would have liked her. As the song comes to an end, I mouth just one word. Goodbye. Then it's over. I feel something change. Not physical emotion, but emotional one. Something new. Something deep inside me feels right. The band bows. People are screaming their affections. It's over. We saw them. They performed. It's over. Besides me, Marina shifts to look at me with a coy look in her face.
Amber,
Yeah?
I think I know what I want to do with the treasure now.
Woo, let's go! We both lean in for once knowing exactly what the other one was thinking.
I think I do too. So where to next?
Final!
Telling me this now? You really are a slacker, aren't you? Come on, bozos. We've got some serious work to do. Every second counts.
Sunshine, Alpine,
Including the trio. Man.
doing what I'm doing. Amen.
Whoo, man. I liked it. I liked the game. I don't know about you guys. I know Ray loves it. Ray's played it like 4 to 5 times. Anyways, I'll probably like check the sequel out. Yeah. I mean, what else is there? Yes. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Oh my god. And then tomorrow I'm going to be playing Night in the Woods. If I'm able to play it, I don't know. I've only watched the playthrough of it, and that's about it. Thank you for playing. I had a fun time. It was on sale. Why not? Like, you told me to play it. I was going to play it one day, but then I saw it on sale when I was checking on VNs for the sale, and then that was on sale, so why not? Anyways, it's $3 right now. It's $4 right now, so why not? Anyways, this game was good. Gives props to it. This game was good. Thank you guys for watching. That was my howl, and I'll see you guys in the next stream tomorrow. Bye guys. Good game. Yep. Howl.